Hi, folks. Welcome, welcome to my video. My kitty is currently right behind you guys right now, and she's being super cute. So, here's the tea, fam. It is currently 12:46 on July 29th, and I'm filming this on my MacBook because I have this microphone here, which I like better than my mini mics that I use regularly on my YouTube. I enjoy this one more. And so, but the thing is, here's the thing, is this uses a USB to work. It's not Bluetooth. And so I can't put it in my phone. I have to put it into my computer. Here's the other thing, folks, is that I have a MacBook. This MacBook is really old. That doesn't really have to do anything with this, but it is an older MacBook. And it does not have a USB port in it. And so I had to buy an adapter off of Amazon in order to be able to use it, which is fine. It works great. Like, it's working now. So you can't hear what I'm saying, but now you can. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my life, about what's happening. I'm currently watching Katie is Reading in the background on my TV, which is right over there. And yeah, I'm applying for my local community college, which is really annoying actually because I'm having to do a lot. I'm having to do things to do that, and that's really frustrating me. My ceiling fan is on high. I don't think you can hear it because of the mic, but my ceiling fan is on high right now. Anyways, what was I even saying? Oh, my ceiling fan is on high, but it's making me cold. But if I take it down and put on a regular shirt, it'll be too hot. So, I don't know, man. I hate summer. I'm so ready for summer to be over because, you want to know something? It is so hot. And I don't feel happy when it's hot. I feel happy when I'm chilly. I feel happy when I can put on a sweater and jeans and leggings, not shorts and a t-shirt. It's so bothersome. I absolutely hate it. But alas, we are about to enter the jolly, jolly month of August and be done soon. I say soon. It will be hot here until the very, very end of October. She is chewing on this ruler right now, and it's my attempt to keep her entertained while I'm doing this. It's not a good idea. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's not going to be actually cool for a very long time, but a girl can hope. I've pulled out my fall blankie for the back of my chair, and I'll probably pull out the full fall decorations on August 1st. I'm just a girl in the world who starts celebrating fall on August 1st, because why not? What else to talk about, Megan? I have been hugely into cozy games this weekend. So a few years ago, I bought my Switch, which is back over that way. I bought it secondhand. Technically, I didn't buy it, my dad did, but it was secondhand, super cheap, super awesome. So I saved up my own personal money to buy Animal Crossing on it. So I got Animal Crossing, started playing it, dropped off. I am not consistent, really, when it comes to games. And it just got frustrating. There were a lot of which is so stupid because it's Animal Crossing. How can Animal Crossing be frustrating? But I just don't have patience. I really don't have good patience. And so I got frustrated, gave up essentially. But recently, and then I started playing Palia because my sisters started playing Palia. And if you don't know what Palia is, it is just a little game. It's a little life that you build and you live. It is so interactive. You get to grow food, grow your house, decorate. You should see my sister's plots. They are incredible. They look so good. So if you're ever playing Palia, keep an eye out for me and my sisters. Even though I don't play it as much as them because I get frustrated really easily with it. Because I just don't, I don't know. I don't know what it is exactly that makes me frustrated with these games, but I just don't. Sometimes I'm just like, this is enough. I'm done. This is not it anymore. So I started looking for new games over the weekend, and I found one called HOA, and it's not homeowners association. HOA is the name of the character, so it's like Hoa or something like that. Hoa? I don't know. It's something like that. And it's cute. It's fun. The graphics are really nice. It's just the controls of the game. Very difficult. Very frustrating on Switch. I'm trying to multitask right now and it's not going well. I am not good at it. And that's problematic because I get frustrated with it. Because if I'm not immediately good at something, I'm going to give up. And so, I got lucky with reading because I was immediately good at reading. If I'm not immediately good at it, I'm going to give up. And so the controls of Hoa are kind of difficult on the Switch. So that was annoying. But it's cute. It's good. It's not that bad. So I got frustrated with Hoa and stopped. And hopped back onto Animal Crossing. And I think I get it now. I think I understand the attraction. I think I just had to mature a little bit maybe because I get it. I understand why it's so fun. Decorating and building your little island. And I had to watch videos on how to do it in order to make it fun. But we got there in the end. And so now I'm in the process of beautifying my island. Because I'm at 3 stars. I got KK to come to my island. I need more. I need it to look good. The thing about Palia is that I want to live in Palia. I literally want to be a Palia character in real life because of how pretty it is and how you farm your vegetables, you go on little quests and you talk to your villagers and you hunt, and it's just so relaxing and cute. And that's the thing is the plots, my sister's plots are so cute. I want to live there in real life. So that's why I like Palia for the most part. I don't enjoy the quests. I don't like being told what to do or having to do certain things before getting something, which is deep about my inner being, my psyche. But it looks so cute. It's such an adorable gameplay that I like looking at it. So I'll watch my sisters play Palia while I play Animal Crossing. And so with Animal Crossing, I need to decorate my island. And I need to start getting cutesy things in there. Like pergolas and flower paths. I need to update my camping spot. I want to do some terrain construction. I want to mess with the construction of my island and just make it fun. And once I realized that I could do those things, I was at a level in my game where I could add on the water landscaping and the terrain landscaping. Terrain landscaping, that's a stupid thing to say. Once I realized that I could add those things on, then I was like, okay, now this game is fun. But I didn't realize I had access to those things yet because going into Animal Crossing, I actually had no idea what I was doing. I didn't have a clue. So I had to find out what I was supposed to be doing. I did. It's great now. I really want to go for a cottagecore / Stars Hollow kind of vibe. The name of my island is Dystopia. Shout out ATs. Literally shout out ATs for that. I was deep in the throes of my 80s phase. Still am. I have my album is sitting right over there, and I think I'm gonna keep it actually. Anyways, yeah, I was deep in the throes of 80s. I think Utopia may have just dropped, like the Wave album. I don't know. When did the Wave album drop? Let's look that up really quick.
June 10th, 2019. Wait, well, that's when the song Wave came out. So, okay, it was one to all. Okay, so that's what I need to look up is when did 80s one to all album come out? Okay, so they all came out in 2019. So I'm just gonna assume they all released around June of 2019. So that tracks. Utopia was just a little bit old at that point, not too bad. Because I can't remember exactly when I started playing Animal Crossing, but it was, oh, maybe it was actually like a full year. It could have been like a full year since Utopia came out. But
And so Utopia came out, and there are all the fan theories about Utopia versus dystopia, and I am a Jongho girly till the day that I die. Till the day that I die. I knew I had to do something 80s or Stray Kids. I've always been a huge Stray Kids girly. Bang Chan girly for the rest of my life as well. Christopher. And I don't want to play into that because to me dystopia would be like really dark, kind of uncomfortable feeling, and that's not my vibe. That's not the Animal Crossing vibe in general. Unless you can make it work. Unless you can really make that work on your island, in that case, go for it. But I kind of yesterday when I was watching videos with my sister, I was like, I kind of wish I had named my island Stars Hollow. Like, how cute would that have been to just fully play into the Gilmore Girls aesthetic of that, you know? So, yeah, I want to lean into that cozy kind of like fall vibes. I want a bookstore. I don't know. I don't know if you can do buildings like that, you know? But I would like to make like a little book nook, maybe. Just because, like, I mean, books are my only personality trait. And so why not try to incorporate them all? But yeah, that's kind of the vibe right now is cozy gaming. I've been watching a lot of Cozy K games on YouTube and on Instagram. She's great. I actually joined her Discord. And it's so fun. It's great. Everybody is there is awesome. Like, it's really nice. And yeah, I think that's it. If you have any cozy game recommendations that I should try, let me know. On the Switch, awesome if they're free. I'll look into them if I have to pay for it because I hate paying for things. And so I bought Hoa because it was on sale. So, and I saved up for Animal Crossing, and Palia is free. So, highly suggest Palia if you need a fun roleplay, kind of cozy farming life game. It's awesome. I don't know. I think I romanticize college a little bit in my head because I want it to not feel like a chore. You know, I want it to be fun. I want everything to be fun. And that is something that I think could be spoken to on a larger societal level about romanticizing our lives and romanticizing every single thing that we do. Like, it's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to fit an aesthetic or be romanticizable. Like, filing my taxes this year for the first time, that was not romanticizable. So frustrating trying to do things. And then like, it's just annoying. And so I think in my head I romanticize, you know, getting into my college, my community college, doing the communications track, you know, graduating with my associates. I'd have to be a part-time student because I work part-time, and I personally don't know that I could. Well, maybe I'm selling myself short. I could probably be a full-time student, part-time employee, but I don't know. I feel like that'd be a little bit difficult. And also, yes, a degree is a good priority, but I also have to make money. So I don't know, balancing the two. And if I wanted to pick up babysitting again or something, I would want to have time for that. It is a whole thing in my head. What have I read lately? Nothing. I don't think anything. Okay, I finished my first NetGalley read. Woo! It was so good. It was called Meet the Parents by Emily Schreiner, or something like that. It was so good. It was a thriller. It was a murder mystery thriller. I think the one thing I didn't really like about it, and I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it yet, but I'm going to. The one thing I didn't love about it was at the very end, the very, very last twist just like felt a little bit overdone. Like that just, it would have been good without that very last twist. But other than that, it was honestly a fantastic thriller. Not quite Riley Sager level. If you know anything about me, you know that Riley Sager is like my end all be all for thrillers. So it wasn't quite Riley Sager level, but it was still really, really good. And it was the kind that like drew me in, and I just had to keep reading. I had to finish it. And it's interesting because you know immediately, like you know who did it. It's not a who done it. um it's tense. That's a good word to put it. Rather than being a mystery, it is just tense because you know that stuff's gonna blow up, stuff's gonna hit the fan, and you're just on the edge of your seat the whole time waiting for that to happen. And then when it does, you're kind of like, that's how it happens. Like you're on the edge of your seat for so long, and then when you finally stand up, it's shocking. Like it really is good. So that comes out on August 28th, and I think you should absolutely get it when it comes out. Really good thriller. So I read that. I've been reading a book about John Glenn, JFK, and the battleground for the Cold War for like 3 weeks now. Literally, I've been reading it for so long. It's from the library. It's due soon. I'm not even going to finish it, I don't think, because it's kind of thick, kind of slow. But it's good. It's really intriguing. It's nonfic, which is different for me. I don't read nonfiction very often. I'm almost always reading some form of fiction, whether it's romance or fantasy or thriller, I'm always reading fiction. So choosing a nonfic was interesting, but my hyperfixation lately, aside from cozy games, my hyperfixation lately has been airplanes. It's been airplanes and like military airplanes. Yeah, military aircraft, that kind of thing. I actually have a book over on my little like ottoman at my chair, on what is it called? Flight and Evolution of Aviation. It's really good. It's really intriguing. It's like a coffee table book. But do you guys ever just think about flight and how cool it is, and like how do planes work? And then we use them for military, and that's crazy. And like the advancements in our technology to give us the military aircraft that we have today is bonkers when you think about, the first in flight at Kitty Hawk with the Wright brothers being not too long ago. Like it feels like forever, obviously, because of the advancements in everything in our world. But really, the Kitty Hawk flight was not too long ago. And then you look at where we are now, and it's crazy. So that's been my hyperfixation, which is why I picked up the book on John Glenn and JFK. I broke the spine of it. I literally do not know how I broke the spine of this book, because it was perfectly fine when I was reading it, and then I set it down for 3-4 days maybe, barely moved it. Maybe it went from my desk to my bed and then back to my desk once, but I barely moved it. And I gently opened it up to read the other day. Spine is cracked. Completely cracked. I feel like the glue was really old and just didn't hold together very well. Maybe just from like whoever was borrowing it before me. I don't know, but I'm really upset about that, because they're literally going to ban me from every library in the world after this. So I guess I'm not going to get to read anymore, because somebody broke my book. It's not my book, but I didn't break it. I'm really upset about that. If you can't tell, it was really a disheartening day when I saw that it had broken. Oh, what I'm reading right now. Glad you asked. Beach Read by Emily Henry. So, if there is one thing about me, and this is like the 6th thing about me you will learn in this video, it's that I love Emily Henry. I love Emily Henry's writing so much. So much. The first Emily Henry book that I ever read was Book Lovers, and I read it on my phone, devoured it. I ate that up. It was so good. It was right up my alley. It was literally perfect. Like, that book is perfection, is romance perfection. And that's saying a lot because I read Lynn Painter. I have read Lynn Painter. Anyways, read Book Lovers, absolutely adored it. Fabulous book. Read Happy Place. Did not love it. Her writing, awesome. The characters in that book, horrific. I hated them. And maybe that's strong, but I feel strongly, so I'm going to say that. I will admit, miscommunication trope, least favorite trope to ever exist. I hate the miscommunication trope with a passion. So it makes sense that Happy Place was like my least favorite romance book that I've read. Because I can't stand the miscommunication trope in a romance. It just is so, like, it grates on me in a way that's concerning. So, didn't love Happy Place. I was at my sister's over the weekend, as you heard, with all the cozy gaming stuff. And my sister she owns Book Lovers, Happy Place, People We Meet on Vacation, and Beach Read. So, People We Meet on Vacation, Happy Place, Book Lovers, and Beach Read. And I want to read more Emily Henry because I love her writing so much. So I picked it up. I didn't necessarily ask, but they were sitting right there. So I started reading it. And the thing about Emily Henry's writing is I can read it so fast. Like, I can seriously fly through an Emily Henry book. But yeah, Beach Read is really good right now. I love how Emily Henry's books are romance, but they deal with real world issues. Like, I think it's like contemporary fiction mixed with romance, and so you're not just solely focused on your romance the whole time. You know, you're seeing the real human sides of her characters too. And so far it's covering grief and moving forward with grief. But I don't want to like spoil anything, but our main love interest, awesome, great, love him. It's an Emily Henry book. Of course you're gonna love the main love interest. So I'm reading that. Technically I'm still reading the John Glenn book, but it is slow going, needs to be returned soon. They might kill me for having the spine broken the way that it is. I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. I need to finish this application. I just got the piece of information that I need to move forward with it, so I might go finish that. Anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed this 30-minute long rant about my life right now. If you would rather read about my life rather than listening to it, you can check out my Substack, which is also something_about pineapples. So you can check out my Substack. I usually post every Sunday at 10:30 or around 10:30, depending on like how my week goes, if I have enough time to sit down and write a post, which usually I do. So you can head over to my Substack and read instead of listen, or you can head over to my Instagram and read, listen, and enjoy pretty book pictures. Also something_about pineapples.